Why is the baby waking up? I have another video to do after this. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Miss channel. I know it's been a while since I've had a sit down talk for the channel. To all the new viewers, my name is Liz with a double Z. Thank you. And my surname is Ndhambi. Sip of coffee. I want to talk about how we did night weaning. So there's a difference between sleep training and night weaning. So sleep training is getting babies to fall asleep by themselves, but they can still wake up because they want a bottle. So the thing about night weaning, obviously, is that if the baby is sick or the baby is teething, there can be a lot of mixed masala issues all up in there. Because I remember when we did night weaning and Sugu was teething, the worst 2 weeks of my life, to be honest with you. So when the boys turned 9 months old, we went for their 9-month checkup at the pediatrician, and he asked us about, actually loved the pediatrician so much because he's like in line with our morals. Guys, you need to find doctors like that. So the pediatrician asked us if how the boys are sleeping, and so we told him that, well, they still wake up like once or twice for a night feed, and he was like, they need to start sleeping throughout the night. They should be able to. So he was like, what you should do, make the normal amount of milk that you would make, but lessen the scoops. So this is what we did. So before they sleep, we give them a bottle. I make 200 mils, and usually they drink all of it, or they leave like just about 50 to 60 mils. So we'd make another 200 mils of milk again, and then they would drink that during the night. Gorula, before night weaning, he would wake up around 12ish and around 4. So he used to wake up twice. And then Nsoko would wake up, I'm trying to remember all of these things because it's been a while. Nsoko would wake up around 2ish, 3ish, and then also then sleep. So yeah, so this is what we did. So we decided, okay, we'll still make 200 mils, but put in not 8 scoops but 6. After 3 days, this took a while because, guys, it's either you go the hard way, which is cry it out, and guys, it's hard. Cry it out is hard because I just remember like sleep training, and we didn't do cry it out, we did a gentle one, but even that 2 minutes of crying is hard. But if babies have to cry it out, then I mean, they have to cry it out, and I'm gonna talk about crying it out in the next video because yeah, anyway, I digress. After 3 days, we took it down. We made 150 mils, and instead of 6 scoops, we did 3 scoops, if I remember correctly. After 3 days again, then we did 100 mils. I think we did 1 scoop, but they were crying a lot, like they would push the bottle away, so we did 2 instead. So we started doing 2 scoops, and literally I think 2 or 3 days after that, they just stopped waking up for milk. So how the boys reacted to night weaning, I'm gonna start with Corolla, Koske firstborn. With the 200 mils and the, what was it, 8 scoops, 6 scoops, it was okay. Both of them, like, they were fine with it. But when we got to 100 mils and we were doing the 2 scoops, I think it was hard for Kurula because he would even end up having to come sleep in our bed just so that he's comforted, and I feel like we shouldn't have done that because now we've created little monsters. Kurula took it really well. I mean, he did not take it well when we got to the end, but like guys, Kurula used to wake up twice, and he's a little bit more fussier than Nsoko during the night because Nsoko takes a pacifier, so he was okay. My lips are dry. Well, the twins don't usually wake each other up during the night. It probably happens like once or twice, but not all the time. But yeah, Kurula has been sleeping throughout the night for about a month and a half now. But the thing about night weaning is that now they wake up a little bit earlier because now they sleep throughout the night. So now they wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Sure. What's better, waking up during the night or sleeping the whole night without waking up? The latter sounds great to me. So Kurula has been sleeping throughout the night, and like any person, like any human being, you have bad nights and you have good nights, and the bad nights are honestly not a lot, probably like twice a week, where you find him waking up at 12 just crying or sitting up and playing. And what I do with that, I just ignore him and let him sleep. If he's crying like a lot, then I just go in and I just give him a pet and I tell him, okay, it's okay, it's time to sleep, mommy is here. I try not to pick them up, but if I really need to, then I will pick them up. And sometimes I'm just so tired that I honestly don't have the time, and I just bring them back into bed with us and they sleep in here up until the morning. And the nice thing about them sleeping in our bed is that they sleep longer. Like they wake up at like 7:30, which is really nice. Nsoko Ndhambi. Oh guys, Nsoko is a little bit fussier, especially if he doesn't get what he wants. The pacifier helps a lot. It helps a lot, but I'm gonna make a separate video because now he's off the pacifier, and that was drama on its own. Nsoko, he stopped drinking the milk, but he would still wake up and want his passy, because I remember I was like, okay, maybe they still want milk. And then I made milk for that night, and when I tried to give them, like, they pushed the bottle away. So night weaning helps. And Soko is still waking up for his pacifier. Let's just leave that there in this video. Soko is still waking up for his pacifier, and then you will have to watch the other video to find out dummy pacifier wars. And yeah, so I'm glad to say that the twins are sleeping throughout the night now, and they usually wake up with milk or after milk showers, which is around 6 in the morning. And you know what, 6 in the morning is very early, but I'm honestly okay with it. Anyway guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, and if you have any questions about more detail about how we did do our night weaning and all of that stuff, just leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. And bye.